was windy, desolate. It had a sense of not being part of what was the prerequisite normal conjectures of space-time. It floated, it all floated. There were trees on either side, and the purling leaves would occasionally brush my face. It floated, it existed in a vortex. Around me, in a wide parabola, I sensed the just audible out. So here I am, just before Lille, and I've spent half an hour changing and ready to see my friends who live just before Lille, and I've been in this service this parking place kind of thing, and very interesting. And yeah, I've got some presents together and tidied up my van a bit, thrown some rubbish away, and now I'm going to go and see them and spend the night with them, and yeah. And the encrusted fields that led their frostbitten cells away to the outer edges of this arc of existence. Everything out of sight, out of the visual reach of my squinted, dusty time gaze did not exist. Stars and the universe sucked and convulsed. So here it is, it's the next day, and I had a lovely evening with my friends. It was great fun, and we had a lovely meal and talked about surrealism and revolution and wonderful things like that. And now my friend Patrick is taking me to the Museum of Modern Art in Lille. This is Lille, and in northern France, and so that's where we are going now, and apparently it has the largest collection, I don't know, in the world maybe, or in France, I can't remember what he said, of Art Brut. So that's rather wonderful. So here we are, Lille. Donc ça c'est Calvaire.
Alexandre Calvaire, ouais.
Calvaire. And Picasso. Wow. And spun gracefully in all directions at the same time. Nothing and everything was sprawled in its beautiful, unfathomable dust, just beyond that which I was able to perceive as I progressed along this autumn lane. Reality had at last become what it had always professed to be, the intertwined spinning top dance of dream, perception and subconscious. I turned my collar up and headed onwards towards the horizon. That seemed brighter, which of course it was, if that was what I deemed it to be. For the dallying with time and being, coupled with the desire to completely eliminate even the most insignificant of atom-drop remnants of society's miserablest, destructive and exploitative ways, was the only way to psychologically, physically and planetarily survive. 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 As I advanced, I could see in the distance how the loud, piercing sunlight was throwing shapes across the surface of this land I had created. Brightly coloured creatures, specks in the far distance, were floating around and bouncing like helium, barbar space hoppers on the summits of the inconceivably perfectly rounded hilltops. I began to have the sensation that while I had been asleep, for I could think of no more descriptively accurately manner by which to describe my former state, a revolution had occurred. A revolution had occurred. And now those replete with fun and imagination and an overwhelming sense of collaboration and inclusion were about to. But just at that moment, as I was beginning to be convinced that what I saw was what I was seeing, a wooden structure caught my attention. Off to my left it was, scuttled away 20 or 30 strides down a person's width cobbled alley, an arbour overhung by clematis and rambling roses. I thought it resembled what one could imagine could be the entrance to a far-off mystical land, or a secret garden in a secret forest. It was neither, although had I wished it to be, it probably could have been. Lucifer, blackbird, dodo, moon, the chiseled sunrise for me and you. Lucifer, blackbird, dodo, moon, I can't read the signals of what to do. Read the signals of what to do. Flattering car crash, partridge fuss. The answers in the question, bean sprout bus. Flattering car crash, barbaric fuss. And there's silence all around us. I wrote a surrealist love song for thee. Clatter bang wallop, sandwich full of brie. I wrote a surrealist love song for you. Skip over fences and an elephant shoot, 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 shoot. Le pain dans ma soupe, le vent dans mon brut, la neige dans ma bougie, et le sourire sur ma souris. Read the signals of what to do. Tes l'aile dans l'oiseau, la gorge d'un crapaud, les œufs dans mon omelette. Tu es le corne à mon pop, 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 pop. Monkey, minky, cloudburst, whoosh! Lazy stream staring at the sky. Cloud formation, lobster fish. Sunlight ripples as afternoon sighs. Le monde est bleu comme une orange. Brille de longs éclairs. J'embrassais l'aube d'été, car les rêves sont la littérature du sommeil. Sit upon my magic falafel, pita bread when all's done and said. Sit upon my magic falafel, baby. Chili sauce, but of course, fair and dear, my dear. Let's make love on a giant telephone, my dear. 'Cause I wrote a surrealist song for you, my dear. Love on a giant telephone, my dear. I wrote a surrealist song for you, my dear. I will stand and play. When the Russians come, I won't know what to say. When the Russians come, what will you do? When the Russians come, just get banjo. La 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 la. Oh la 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 la. Oh la 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 la.
That was great, yay! So now I'm going down the east side of France from Lille, not far from the Belgian border, and I'm going down to the town where Rimbaud, the poet, was born, I think, or brought up. Born, I think, but all will become clear soon, at least to me, I hope. There we are. So here I am, maybe 8 miles outside the centre of Charleville-Mézières. And I've put my bags into a cheap hotel on the outskirts, parked my van, which is across the road there, and I ordered a beer, but the woman doesn't take cards, only cash, so I've had to go to a machine, but nicely I'm drinking an Arthur Rimbaud beer after having been to visit his museum today, and tomorrow I'm going to visit his farm, which doesn't exist anymore. Here is my beer here. So here I am, still in Sedan, and now I'm going to visit the house that Rimbaud and his family moved to after Charleville-Mézières, and next to which, I don't think the farm exists anymore because of, I think it might have been struck during the Second World War, and but yesterday in the museum I filmed old pictures of how the farm looked. Anyway, it's not there anymore, but apparently Patti Smith has bought the house next to where the farm was. So I'm going to leave her my book of poetry. Why not? It seems a fun idea. Something to light her fire with. So here we are, 2 minutes away from where Rimbaud and his family moved after having lived and after he was born in Charleville-Mézières, where I was yesterday. And is this it? No, I don't think, not quite. Maybe the next village. And but I don't think there's anything left of the farm where they lived. Just a wall. Somebody told me. Who told me that? Maybe Patrick Le Petit. And just a wall, and that's it. And next door, Patti Smith has bought the house apparently. So I've wrapped my poetry book up, and I'm going to stick it through the letterbox of Patti Smith to thank her for all the wonderful time she's given me over the years with her music and her poetry. And I saw her in Glastonbury Festival, maybe in 1999 or 2000, and she came on after Death in Vegas, and was fantastic. It would be cool if she was here and invites me in for a glass of wine, and we could read some poetry and play guitar together. And then she'd say, "Oh, Jean, it's been lovely to meet you. How fantastic it is. Thank you for coming by. Do come again." And I'd say, "Yeah, Patty, it's been great." And then we'd just get on, and then we become pen pals. And exchange poems, and then do some collective poems together, and then maybe she'll ask me, "Jean, really, you must be on my next record." So here we are, I think. Yeah, I think we're here. I think we're here. This is his village. This is his village. There's a sign. Choufie, I would guess it's pronounced. Choufie Roche. Pretty. I wonder which poems he wrote next to there. This woman will tell me everything I need to know. Pardon madame, je ne veux pas vous déranger. Vous savez ce que sera ma question, je suppose. Où était le ferme de Rimbaud, s'il vous plaît?
Le Rimbaud?
Ouais.
Vous prenez, sortez du village?
Ouais.
Et vous prenez direction Vogue.
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 D'accord.
Et au stop, vous allez à gauche.
C'est indiqué, il y a un panneau ou quelque chose?
Oui, oui, vous prenez direction Vogue, et après, quand vous descendez dans Roche, c'est en face de vous.
D'accord. Donc premier à gauche, direction Vogue.
Voilà.
Merci bien madame, bonne journée.
Bonne journée.
Merci. Voilà. So it's all very exciting stuff. So left somewhere, I suppose here, but this is the main road, so is this a left or is this not a left? This is, I don't know, oh no, hold on. Voilà. Roche, voilà, donc, so it's not exactly there, it's Roche. The actual address when you look up where he moved to, where he lived, is Choufie hyphenated Roche, but it's obviously not Choufie, which was that little place. So here we are. French cows in the fields who are contemplating existence and hell and desperation of the soul, and then they eat grass because there is nothing better for distress of an existential kind than eating grass if you're a cow. If you're not a cow, then it gives you a bad stomach. But am I really creating the right atmosphere for approaching one of the greatest ever poets, who wrote all of his work before the age of 21 and then stopped, and then travelled and travelled everywhere, well, to many places, and became, I don't know, became lots of things. And I wrote a poem called I think it was, what did I call it? The Last Journey of Rimbaud, I think. Which I think was to Harare in Ethiopia or to Djibouti. I can't remember now. So maybe that's it. I think that is it. But I've said that before, have I not? And this little place is called Roche. So here we are, which is, where is the spot where his house was, is the next question. Maybe that's the famous wall, is it? There must be a sign, surely. Route Rimbaud, there we are, turn right. And there's a silhouette, that must be him. Well, that's him there. Pardon, madame. Pardon, je ne veux pas vous déranger, pardon. Où était la maison de Rimbaud?
Je comprends pas ce que vous dites.
Pardon, c'est mon accent. Où était la maison de Rimbaud?
Le lavoir? Non?
Non, la maison de... C'est celui-là. Ah, ok. Mais je pense que ça n'existait plus. Non, c'était celui-là.
Ah, oui, elle a été reconstruite, je crois. Elle a été reconstruite. Hein.
Ah.
Ce qui reste de Rimbaud, c'est juste le petit muret. Hein.
Ah, d'accord.
Au moment de la guerre, ils ont fait tout exploser. Hein.
Ah, ok. Donc ils ont reconstruit ça
voilà.
après la guerre.
Ouais, après la guerre.
Ah, ok.
Ouais.
Ok,
ouais.
Très bien. On ne peut pas la visiter, non?
Ah, bah non.
Non.
C'est une chanteuse américaine qui l'a racheté.
Ah, ok.
Alors je comprends pas, elle l'a racheté, ça fait peut-être 2-3 ans, mais ils viennent jamais.
Ah bon?
Alors c'est à l'abandon, quoi. C'est bête.
Ah, c'est dommage.
Ouais, bah oui, c'est dommage parce que nous, on aimerait bien avoir quelqu'un justement qui vive ou même qui vient les week-ends rien que pour nettoyer, quoi.
Oui, oui.
Hein, parce que moi, j'étais plein d'eau mer parce que l'herbe, elle était haute. J'ai dit, les gens qui viennent voir un peu la maison à Rimbaud, voilà, quoi, il y a de l'herbe haute comme ça.
Oui, c'est dommage.
Ouais,
Oui.
c'est dommage.
Ou de faire un musée avec. Ou
Oui.
Hier, j'étais à Charleville.
Oui, Charleville-Messières.
Voilà, parce qu'il y a le musée là-bas. So this is on the place of Rimbaud. Je veux... And now is Patti Smith's house. Well, Patti, you haven't done much work here. Well, really, Patti. This is the back of his house. It's not his house, though, is it? It's the site of where his house was. Is there a letterbox for me to leave my book of poetry? Maybe not, after all that. Well, I wonder why Patti Smith bought it. Sentimental reasons, I guess. There we are, nothing inside. There's my hotel in Montargis. It's alright, looks better on the outside than on the inside, but don't we all? Or is it the other way round? Anyway, this is, when I looked at this place of where to stop on the way down, it said that this place was the Venice of somewhere or other, Venice of this area. So So today is my last day travelling down. So this has been my journey down from Wales, and it's day 3 is it? Something like that. What a lovely journey down. The sun is just coming out here in Montargis, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to have some breakfast, fill the vehicle up with fuel, fill up my bottles of water, and then it's about a 5 or 6 hour drive I think from here. Okay, off we jolly well go. One of the nice things about travelling through France, a small little thing admittedly, not any revolutionary thing, is when it gets to lunchtime, deciding where you're going to have your picnic.
And spun gracefully in all directions at the same time. Nothing and everything was sprawled in its beautiful, unfathomable dust, just beyond that which I was able to perceive as I progressed along this autumn lane. Reality had at last become what it had always professed to be, the intertwined spinning top dance of dream, perception and subconscious. I turned my collar up and headed onwards towards a horizon that seemed brighter, which of course it was, if that was what I deemed it to be. For the dallying with time and being, coupled with the desire to...
So here we are, about 20 minutes 20 minutes from arrival.
Ways was the only way to psychologically, physically and planetarily survive. As I advanced, I could see in the distance how a loud, piercing sunlight was throwing shapes across the surface of this land I had created. Brightly coloured creatures, specks in the far distance, were floating around and bouncing like helium, barbar space hoppers on the summits of the